Dabu 7, March 15th, 2014. Beware of the Ides of March. Dick Cheney has put out an urgent warning that was only heard by Sean Hannity's audience, and I think the whole world deserves to hear this. What he stated is that he thinks the biggest threat to this country is an EMP attack, and that it would bring the end of civilization. It's his biggest fear. Now, I'm going to leave links if you want to come and listen to the whole audio. It's right here. But this Dick Cheney piece starts at 22:29 and runs for about 2 minutes. I'm going to run the audio clip here so you guys can hear for yourself in his own words this warning. Let others hear it that don't want to believe it. This man stating it, and once again, interesting timing with everything that's unraveling right now.
Groups, Al-Qaeda and wannabes, together with deadlier weapons than ever before, that strikes me as one of our most serious problems. The other thing I worry about, frankly, is this whole problem of electromagnetic pulse and the threat that represents to our electrical grid.
Explain that.
Well, if you set off a nuclear weapon a couple hundred miles above the United States in terms of altitude, and it is designed so that it emits a lot of gamma rays, those gamma rays, in effect, will strike our electrical grid and burn out a lot of major transformers that are part of that grid. And you end up in a situation where we're not talking just about a few days of loss of power or weeks. We're talking months or maybe even years. Those big transformers that are connected to the electrical grid aren't even built in the United States. They're built overseas. And when you take out the power grid, you take out most of our economy, our lifestyle, our ability to pump water, to pump gasoline, to feed, to grow the crops. I mean, it would literally shut down our civilization. And another source of that kind of problem would be a solar flare that came out far enough from the sun and struck the Earth. Had to have to be at the exact right spot, and obviously in our orbit. That happened once before in 1849, I think. But the problem we're faced with is that our system is vulnerable, especially the civilian infrastructure from the standpoint of that. Now everybody thinks North Korea to be a threat to the United States, needs lots of missiles able to fly thousands of miles very accurately with warheads the way we do. They don't have to do that at all. All they've got to do is figure out a way to detonate one weapon a couple hundred miles over the Earth. And then, you get speculation about launching something like that from a freighter off our coast, and difficulty we would have dealing with that if they should ever be capable of doing that.
Now, guys, you heard it yourself here. I'll leave a link so you can listen to the whole piece if you guys so choose. But the warning is clear. Dick Cheney's made it be known. His biggest fear in this country is an EMP attack. And it's very real. I'll leave links. This has been Dabu 7. Eyes open.
Hello everyone, this is Greg. It is February 19th, 2014. I have made what I hope is a Faraday blanket. What I did was I took 3 layers of just standard foil and wrapped it up into, taped it together and wrapped it up into this blanket. I have a radio inside that's on, and you can see that it works very good. And keep your vehicle running at peak performance. You still need to insulate the unit and turn it off. And so this is how you test the blanket itself. There probably isn't $1 in tape and foil. Just make it 3 layers thick. Make sure you insulate what you're putting in it, either a radio. What I have in this one is a laptop. Just a little Asus laptop with its charger. The battery is out, and it's insulated in this little rubber bag. And so I wrap it up. This is something that, I have a lot of data, information, and stuff on it. I can leave it just like this and use some Velcro to tie it together, or what I like to do is just put everything in a Rubbermaid. And that way it's easily accessed if I want to use it. And then when I put it away, I know that I have a reasonable expectation that it will work when I pull it out. You can do this with, well, virtually anything. Just test it with a radio, okay? And make sure it's insulated. Never have like this radio in that wrapped up in the foil without a cover over it with the antenna touching it. That might be enough to send a surge through it and burn it out. It needs to be insulated, so make sure you have a cover over whatever it is. All right, thank you. I hope this helps. You have a great day. Bye-bye.